Uh, My name's Glenn McDonnell. I was the former president and CEO of Special Olympics Ontario for 35 years. And first of all, let me say thank you. Thank you for the support that Tiger Cat's providing. But one of the things, when Glenn asked me to tag along today, was I wanted to try and learn a little bit more about Tiger Cat because I didn't know anything about it yet. And in a very short period of time, when you go into the website, you can see it's a really impressive company. You know, when we talk about Canadian identity, you guys could be poster people for it. But how that kind of links to Special Olympics is what people don't know, is especially because it's a sport organization for people with intellectual disabilities. And it's a Canadian idea. It was created by Dr. Frank Hayden, you know, some 50 plus years ago. And although the Olympics itself and the you know, the John F. Kennedy Foundation, that really was the creation of the worldwide movement, it's the largest worldwide sport organization in the you know, in the world. And what we're proud of, as you should be from Tiger Cat, is it's a Canadian idea. And really, what's most impressive about your support of the Brantford Games is that if I pushed all of that aside, I would tell you that Dr. Frank Hayden at the time used sport just to open up the doors of integration. That's really what Special Olympics is about. It's about not just the games, but it's about providing a sport program in Woodstock, in Orillia, in Belleville, you know, and in other parts of the world. And that's really where the greatest good for the greatest number takes place. Now the games themselves, as Dr. Frank Hayden at the time wanted to mirror the Olympics, not to make it patronizing, not to say we're going to have a special events day for somebody with disabilities, but a program that would connect to the community. And when we came up with the idea of Draft an Athlete, it was really in a lot of ways, not just to support those games in Brantford, although you will be supporting those games in Brantford. It was that platform that builds those programs in other parts of communities all over Ontario. So the games themselves have credibility. All the athletes who will arrive at those games will have been practicing and participating in sport in their communities all over the province of Ontario. So do the funds help make those games bigger, more memorable, you know, a fantastic occasion for the athletes? Absolutely. But what it really does is it makes it a fabulous occasion for all those who are volunteering and participating and helping to fund those 3 days, which will send people back into those communities, which will make that program grow all the more. So when I started 35 years ago, there was 4,100 athletes in the program in Ontario. Today there's 25,000. So those games 35 plus years ago, which were a lot smaller than the games will be in Brantford, came because people like yourself cared. And those funds that you're donating, sure, there's symbolism. Nobody is adopting an athlete who'll be in Brantford, but the symbolism connects you to them and to the movement at large. So thanks a lot for what you do. It was quite impressive when I went onto the website to see what Tiger Cat does and how impressive you are on that worldwide stage. Knowing that your support is connecting to something else, it's pretty impressive on the worldwide stage. So thanks very much for your support and thanks for listening to the story.
I'll go real quick.
You said everything.
I'm Detective Christine McCallum. I'm with the Brantford Police. I wanted to really tag along for this because not only am I the games manager for this, but I live Woodstock, born and raised Woodstock. Hoping to see if I recognized anyone, but no, I appreciate what Glenn said, what you guys do. I have gone through the Firestone Purina. I know you guys work really hard. I know what you guys do, and I appreciate what you do. I just want you to know how big these games are. Like, I didn't know how big this was until I was told 1,200 athletes are coming. We have 700 volunteers. So, and now a lot of them are from Woodstock. Like, I have a lot of people coming all the way to Brantford. You're welcome to come to Brantford. Our games are from July 10th to the 13th. You can watch people come compete, all these athletes compete. It's really fun to watch. It means a lot to them. Like, the feedback they tell me all the time is we just want people to come cheer us on, right? Like, it means a lot to them, right? And to run a games as big as this, we've had to book Master University because we have to house people. We have to, all the revenue for these games has to be through sponsorship and draft an athlete. So a lot of these athletes don't have jobs, they can't afford to go, and we don't want that to be a roadblock for them. This is the way they make friends, this is the way they feel included, this gives them meaning to their life. Because some of them don't get the chance to work, they have nothing else to turn to, like COVID was a very hard time for them, right? So just to kind of put in perspective through their eyes, like if you come, they're gonna give you a hug, and they're gonna show off their medals, and then this helps qualify them for nationals in Medicine Hat and the Worlds in Chile. So I never realized how serious competition was with this until I was told like people from like Sports Ontario and all these technical things, like they take it so seriously. Like this is not like a amateur thing. So it will be a high level competition, and they work really hard to qualify to come to this. They've worked 2 years to try to come and qualify to come to these provincial games. And if you have any questions, I can leave you my business card. If you want to get involved, let me know. I've put cards out about draft an athlete. So I know Tiger Cats kind of going to work with you guys to figure out how you can support it as a team. Like you're going to work together and support it. So the QR code is only if you want to do it individually. So if you want to spread the message and pass these cards out, we would really appreciate that, because we're less than a month away. We're in the final push, and what really was my shock factor is to run these games successfully, we have to fundraise and get sponsorship up to $750,000. It costs $600 per athlete to get them realistically to a game. That includes housing, transportation, food, their uniforms. Like, this isn't something that's cheap, and we need everyone to help us, right? So